middle of YouTube. Let's skip everything and get right on into it. Now, they cut away and they show what's going on in Scorpion's house. The Lin Kuei is now in his house. They're taking possession of his son. His mom is hiding, and he looks over and he sees his spear. Now, one of my friends made a prediction about this episode, and unfortunately they were off, because I know the story from, following Mortal Kombat from the beginning on to now, especially from the new game. And they were fighting, and I was like, bob and weave, up there you go, and then Sub-Zero did that flip kick. I was just like, oh shit, that might have done it in, that stunned him at least. But then Scorpion prevailed and started running back, to his village. Now, I've read this over in my head so many times of the tragedy that Sub-Zero puts on Scorpion, but it's nothing until you actually see it. I mean, when he finally gets there, you can just see the horror on his face as he just looks around at his village, and I'm just like, oh man, my heart sunk. I am not kidding. When he turned and saw his wife frozen, but even more so when in his horror he turned around and saw his son frozen. That was just too much, and it really showed the depth of the emotional effect in this episode. It was spot on. Right now, when Scorpion is on his knees dealing with the loss of his family and his village, Sub-Zero comes out of nowhere, just stabs him in the back, and gives a speech, not a long speech, but a speech nonetheless, on how his clan was inferior and him and his family will now rot in the afterlife. And then we see the ice engulf him, and the last thing he sees is his dead son's frozen body. Then a twist happens. We see Shang Tsung come walking up and starts talking to Sub-Zero, and I'm like, wait a minute, is Shang Tsung in cahoots with Sub-Zero? And then lo and behold, it's not Sub-Zero at all, it's Quan Chi. They should get away when the two soldiers came to Scorpion's house and their eyes was glowing. I was like, something was wrong there. And then Quan Chi made the promise here.
I come offering redemption. Fight for the Netherrealm, the Mortal Kombat tournament, and in return, I will help you find Sub-Zero, avenge your brothers, and assure you find peace. What he did to your family. Will you do that for me, General Asashi?
And then after he said that, it was just, you can see his soul and his spirit rising from the dead, flames bursting through this frozen body, and he didn't say it, but he should have said Hanzo Hasashi is dead.
No, Scorpion.
So the way that they ended the episode was good. So we'll see what happens next week. Now I gotta address this because Tabaya 1233, I hope I pronounced that right, I probably didn't, was asking why do I make these reviews so short. I keep them short because I really don't want to give away too much, for those who haven't been following the storyline from the video games on. So I leave gaps open so you can figure out things on your own without me having to tell you. So there's the reasoning with that.